Hello, my darlings. I wanted to talk to you today about the other side of growth, and it kind of was spurred because I heard someone talk about a Huffington Post article that was titled or talked about toxic positivity. And when we are growing, we have to go through some thick stuff. We usually have what are associated with negative emotions, and that's okay. I want you to know that it's okay to cry. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be angry, frustrated, annoyed. Whatever it is that you might feel is a negative side to growth, those are the moments that can teach us almost more so, in my experience, than the good stuff. And almost every single one of my clients and family members has said, why is it like that? Like, why do we have to go through the negative in order to learn something that's good for us? Usually my answer comes, and I talk about being able to learn from the hard stuff, which is a choice, but it's because we pay attention. It usually comes from the fact that we have gotten to a stage in our spirit's existence that needs something else to get our attention, right? And not all negative experiences need to be there. We sometimes will be going through stuff like loss of a baby and other really, really horrible things, and it's just not fair. It's just not fair. And maybe that brings out support that you didn't know was there. Maybe it brings out things that in you that can guide you into the future a different way. Might not all be great, but somehow we shift. Somehow there can be growth. And we move on. This other side of growth, where we're allowed to sit in our stuff, we're allowed to be sad. I usually suggest to people to, and I do this myself, if I'm feeling like I don't want to be happy about something, I give myself permission to be angry and cranky, and I set a timer. Because my boys don't deserve to be pooped on, let's just say. I don't feel like it's appropriate for me to have to get cranky with them when I don't even know what's going on inside myself. And so I put a timer on, and I give myself 5, 10, 15 minutes, depending on how much time I have, usually not very many, so like 5 seconds. But I get angry, and I do with myself what I suggest I do, what Sky does. So I will go into the bedroom and I'll punch my pillow. Or I will, if it's just me and Sky, I tell him, hey kiddo, I have to punch the couch right now. And I get to the couch cushions and I just wail on the couch cushions. And some people have said, don't give in to the anger, don't give in to the negative, emotions and stuff like that. But if we don't give ourselves time to process what is inside us, then it manifests and it morphs into something that we really don't want. I held so much in for so long after Sky got home that I am still rebuilding my digestive system. Or not necessarily system, I don't know, maybe. Maybe the C-section did more damage than I know. But, like, my diet is so different because my body can't handle a lot of stuff because of the emotional residue that I'm dealing with, that I am healing and working through day to day, moment to moment. But I've learned so much from the process. I've learned what healthy food looks like, what it tastes like, what growing my own food is like, what what television does to us, social media, that kind of stuff. But also, I've watched Sky's reactions to things, and we don't really let him watch TV anymore because he just gets to be a bear with emotions because the transitions and stuff are just too much. Anyway, sidetracking a bit, but when we can, when we can have a perspective for ourselves that allows us and helps us be who we need to be in the moment, whether it's happy or sad, or anything on either one of those spectrums, we learn more about ourselves. We learn who we are. We give ourselves an opportunity to grow. And even someone else's outbursts, right? Anger, frustration, whatever it might be, we can learn from. Like I said with Sky. I guess that's why I said it. I don't know. I didn't know what I was saying in the moment anyway, but do you have thoughts on this? I'm really just brainstorming out loud, and I would love to know your questions, your thoughts, your queries. Thank you for being here with me. And if you're in a moment of frustration, sadness, anger, allow yourself that emotion. You are a beautiful soul that deserves to be happy, to be content, whatever it is that you are wanting and looking for. Give yourself time to process through the tough stuff. And you might not know some of the answers. It might just feel good that you've released with a cry, right? You might not have the full understanding for years, but it'll happen. It'll get there. As you can see, our sun is here today. It's nice to have some warmth and not have the rain, but I'm very grateful for the rain because it made everything so beautiful and green. And our garden is absolutely overwhelmed with weeds. So, I love you. I'm going to let you go. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Enjoy wherever you are. Morning, afternoon, evening, night. Talk to you soon. Love you.